Welcome to Loleventvods. Watch the highlights of today's First Stand 2025 matchup.
Globals, Gallia Ultimate versus the Pantheon, Talia, and Kaisa here. About can the Kindred will go for offensive plays with...
Oh, Yikes gonna get the first blood right here, surely. Just needs one more hit to do it. Beautifully done. KC on the board.
Oh, the early game plan for the Kindred here is fully set behind.
Oh, Kaiwing wanting to scrap down here in the 2v2 yet again, but he's got to be careful about all the damage he's taken. Targamas down below 100. Time to really contribute a whole lot to this, as Vladdy will move down through the river, but again, it's another nice dredge line coming out from Kaiwing. He's got to try to get away, flashes back out of the range of the crash down. Junja's going to escape now because Yike and Vladdy are also ready to join the fight. Yike still moving forward, no flash available on that Pantheon. Already used it earlier to get the first blood.
Strategy for so many of these skirmishes, but currently, CFO into the Dragon, they leashed it. The Hextech Dragon is very annoying to get away from. They have to be careful. They're going to get collapsed on right here. This is not a good spot for CFO.
Yeah, this is really dicey. Kaiwing has no flash. Remember, CFO, they want to try to fight this as Galio makes a heroic entrance, but it doesn't even hit anybody on KC's side. Now CFO is trapped inside the pit. The Dragon's got about 2,000 health remaining. It's aggroed over the KC players for now. Junja dropping down. The Wolf right there has to flash back away from some of the incoming damage. Honkyu goes into the middle of everybody, but Targamas isn't dead just yet, and Honkyu's going to be first to die. The Dragon is low. It is going to be claimed by the side of CFO, but they just lost so many men.
In receiving plays. KC, they can send a lot of them after the success they just had. Let's take a look. They're going to do just that. Kaisa was walking up.
And Kaiwing wanted to go for a dredge line there, but it hit one of the little void mites. Kalist versus Driver, and Kalist is unafraid of dealing with this solo laner that's 2 levels above him as CFO continues hanging around the grub pit. They've already secured one of the little grubs, but that's it. Seismic Shove does not hit a target. Kalist again looking for the battle. Beautiful job there with the Killer Instinct, getting away from the explosive cask. Driver slows Kalist down enough to survive. But again, level 6 versus level 8, the Kaisa comes out on top.
Yeah, Kalist also can take a bite out of the belly. Looks like Doggo's gonna fire off the ulti down bottom, try and help with, I mean, the wave's not even there anymore, so that Ezreal just kind of whiffed. Regardless though, up on this top side, they're still fighting over the last one.
Okay.
Yike has Smite available, but it's an unupgraded Smite.
Okay, so there it is. Actually, all 3 and 2 of Yike. Again, just talking about the difference in junglers between the first series and now. Beautifully done by Driver there. Knocks Kalist back underneath the turret. Also was an absolute tragedy for CFO, even though they got it. We'll see what the second looks like as Driver has found himself caught out of position. It's exactly what we said in the draft, Kobe. Whole squad in and instantly make anybody caught out of position a dead man.
Yeah, your side lanes are always in danger, and this isn't even, we were kind of looking towards when the outer towers are down. Oh, you're gonna be so scared. Outer towers are still up, and Dragon is up, so with objective on this side of the map, KC decide to make one of their full send plays. Multiple ults invested in order to get the kill. Plus, you're going to basically trade turret plate money because they got turret plate money on bottom side. Teleport here. It takes a long time in the early game to actually travel down there. So another piece of that Gragas flowers.
And he's just hanging around farming more plates. He has to know he's just dead here. Surely wants to flash for it, but no, it is not going to matter. Just feels like a wasted summoner spell. They slow him down, they beat him down, a little bit more damage is all they need, and the spear finds the big man. Yikes.
Yeah, Kalist is fairly rich. The last time I saw him get like real rich in the early game, he ended up 17 kills on a Jhin.
Yeah.
So let's see the high water mark. Can he reach it again? Because their full dive comp is set up to make tons of picks across the map and allow the Kaisa to fly in with the Killer Instinct and get so many more. First of all, secure the grubs for themselves.
Not quite there. Yeah.
If Yike's Ultimate was fully available, I feel like it would be another huge play.
Well, there it is. Now it's ready to go. Kaiwing's in some danger for the grand entrance over the top. There's the Lamb's Respite to try to keep everybody alive. The turret's still not dead yet. Yike is taken low, but Junja's on the run and he's first to die. It's 2 dead bodies in CFO jerseys. It's KC wanting even more. Kaiwing runs all the way away. The spear misses, so now they turn their attention over onto Doggo.
I mean, when they, well, Vladdy's gonna take a visit here.
Immediately blast Driver for about half his HP. Wants to keep chasing, flashes forward past the explosive cast. Driver just trying to use the fancy feet, but I don't see any way out, man. This is gonna be a 9-0 game.
Even Talia can
These first best of fives that we're getting to see in Fearless mode. Kobe, at this pace, we are not seeing a fifth game.
I would definitely wager that we don't. Yeah, I think that would be a safe bet. KC running the map right now, and it also gets worse from this point for CFO.
Yeah,
which is,
it sure doesn't get better.
It definitely does not get better. Difference here.
Oh, Target with the flash over the wall, immediately follows it up with a crash down Magnet Storm. More help, another Weaver's Wall. Kaiwing low, but he stays alive. Reinforced by Hong Q. CFO's bottom lane duo barely holds on with 100 HP each, but now the Herald's been summoned up. Now the tier 1 turret's gonna be forced down. Now the gold lead is 6,000. 17 minutes into the game.
Playing with their food at the moment. Driver here has been the food.
Yep, and it looks like he's about to be another heaping helping. The Ignite's still ticking. He does manage to eat one honey fruit to live through it. But that's about the best CFO can ask for right now.
Yep, an escape with his life. Yike throwing up the Amumu tears. I mean, the tournament started with tears for Yike, but now it is ending with, I mean, a rocket to the board for winning this is more experience. You get finals position.
CFO, they wanted to make the move, but KC was ready for the reaction, and now Hongkyu's the target. Everybody in KC has arrived to the party, and they don't want just one. Junja's in some danger now as the Unraveled Earth makes it hard to get away. Junja wants to escape over the wall, but Yike with another spike from downtown.
It's a hit. Yike don't miss those. Okay, Targa.
Targamas just setting up another one. That doggo ain't going to heaven, and Khalid is minutes into the game, and we are at the point where CFO now needs KC to throw. But the problem is we're also at the point where Otacon's on the board, and there is nobody on CFO that can get anywhere even close to this thing. Kalist and Yike can just two-man it so easily.
Yeah, and critically, this Otacon will give you permanent power in the flowers, extra experience, and a lot of adaptive force here for them, rather than with Ultimate are going to come flying through and you don't have a lot of time to work with, but oh no, Driver.
Boy, here he goes again. Don't think he's going to be driving too much further. Does manage to flash away from the Shattering Strike. Targamas with the remount, flashing forward. Wants just a little bit more here. Oh, the Magnet Storm, not quite what he wanted. Doesn't matter. Yike comes crashing down and guarantees it. Vladdy will take the kill on that one. 13-0 now in this second game. Oh, make it 14. Nice shove from Vladdy. Kalist, godlike. 7-0-4 on the
best of 5 here. You don't want to let the first two really crush your mental. You have to try and regroup for the rest of the series here. Yes, it's going to be must-win.
Driver. Again, man. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Body slams away for that first shove, but no, I don't think he's getting away, man. They brought everybody yet again. The cast just ends up knocking Kana and Yike forward. Junja does get enough distance to escape the Pantheon in time, so he's not going to be for another minute and a half for KC to move over and try to take. Junja hit by the Q2 over the wall there from Kana. Kana's having the top lane experience this game. 0-0-2, the game's won. He's showing up, having a little bit of fun himself now. But man, KC just putting on a show here in this Powered by AWS. Just a massive ocean of red as Kana finds himself caught out a little bit here on the bottom side of the river. Does get knocked back by the explosive cast. Kana will drop, and finally CFO's on the board. Yike wants to get one back there on Junja as Vladdy shows up from behind. Kalist goes legendary as Junja dies, and now another kill comes through for the side of KC. Make it a triple for Kalist. Is it a quadra for Kalist? No, Vladdy shuts down the potential of a pentakill there, but that does not matter. KC got what they needed, and they can march their way over to Baron.
All right, Doggo. Here you go. It's Doggo in a dream. He's got a mystic shot.
That dream might turn into a nightmare, my friend. Vladdy jumps right off the Weaver's wall, and he wants more damage onto that Doggo, but there's the Shattering Strike.
The Baron, the Scuttle Crab. The full trifecta flowers.
Everything. The three most important things in League of Legends.
Definitely true. KC here, they have to be riding so high on the momentum they've built in this series. With this Baron buff, you have to believe it'll be a quick reset into pushing very deep. And
Well, Junjup knocked right back into the rock field, knocked right back into
the rest of the series has to be this way.
Exactly. You can still bounce back. You can still keep going. You can still fight your heart out for the next 3 games and win the thing. But KC has shown this is not day 2. This is not the team that they played a few days ago back at the start of First Stand. This is a squad that has evolved in such an insane way throughout this past week of competition, showing up and looking completely lost, completely disjointed, and then just leveling up day after day after day to the point where we're at right now, where they're about to be 1 game away. I can't even finish this sentence praising them before they get another kill because they're so far ahead. They're up 15,000 gold, and they're about to be 1 game away from making the finals.
Incredible stuff here with the young players. Actually, 0 deaths on either Vladdy or Kalist. 18 and 19 years old on the international stage, looking to end it. Vladdy was the one that got the seismic shove on the last driver kill, the most recent one of many, and that's going to be KC.
That's all it takes. Targamas jumping into the back line to the Magnet Storm for the initiation. It's time to pad those stats. There's nothing else to it. CFO falls back onto the steps of the fountain as KC pushes forward to the enemy nexus. A double kill for Yike to round it out, and that'll be KC moving to match point.
Huge stuff for KC there, and it has got to be crunch time now for CFO to turn it all around.